Is it like this? Oh shit, is that what's happening? Wait. Okay, is this better? Okay, man, I'm so scuffed. I didn't turn on my thing. I'm sorry. Anyways, hello. Well, look, I just woke up from my nap like an hour ago or something, but it's fine. I just ate too, so I'm like, I'm alive, I guess. Sorry about the rumbling. I'm putting down my water bottle. Hello. Hold up. Let me see who's in chat. I don't know how to pronounce that. How would you like me to call you? Also, hello Maru, hello Atsuri, hello Hazel, hello Rinrin, hello Huchi, Mili. Who else? Who did I miss? Hazel's here. Rinrin's here. I like the repeating names, by the way. Hello Marie. Homest. Oh, Betty's here too. Hi. And well, Astrid was here earlier. I was dumb earlier. Because yeah, I just scuffed. It'd be like that sometimes. But also hello Spark and stuff. I finally learned how to do the YouTube chat thing. I'm so happy. That took me so long to learn. Monitor. Hello? I'm so happy I got to learn how to do the chat thing. Learning how to get resources for YouTube streaming is so hard because the tutorial I was looking at this week wasn't there when I did my thing last in the past 6 months. So oh my god, burps, I'm sorry. So in the last 6 months, so like I was using Streamlabs for my chat, so it looks scuffed as hell. And I was like, whenever I watch the streamers, they always talk about the CSS, and I'm like, what are they talking about? But apparently there was a whole, oh my god, it was a learning experience. But now it's fine. I think it looks cute. Everyone's green. I could have done. I was thinking about blue. Because like I like the color blue. You see my little windowsill? It's my little flower. Yeah, I like color blue, even though I am green. Super chat, thank you. The little heart. The little heart is cute. Ah, bling, cute. Hi. Hello, Edric. Welcome to chat. Anyways, hello. I am Heart, I guess. Have a good time zone. Good morning, good evening, good time zone. That's usually what I say. You know, I haven't streamed in like 6 months. The last time I streamed was last week. You like no no, I wasn't talking about that, Rhea. I was like, I just like the purple flower. Purple. I mean, I just like the blue flower. It's supposed to be forget-me-nots. I had this really old drawing of V, where because it was based on Piccolo. Is it Piccolo? Yeah, Piccolo's concept of putting your insecurities and traits, not just insecurities but also just like various traits of yourself on plant. Like you name your plants like, oh, this is my anxiety. I take care of it. It's as a form of like self I guess self growth. Oh my god. I mean, thank you so much for the blue. I like blue. It like this like form of like self acceptance or like care, because like you're taking care of these small traits that you have. Also hello Benson, the bee movie. That's a lot of bees. Hi. Yeah, I was tired the whole day, but now that stuff was really scuffed, now I'm hello. Thank you for the super chat. I'm so flustered. Please. Uh. Why is my soup hold up? Where's my chat? Hello chat. How am I doing? How's chat doing? Let me just fix my overlay a bit. Oh yeah, chat is above the thing. Do I have... No, I gotta change it in my thing. I'm too lazy. I'll do that next time. But yeah, I fixed my chat. You can see the blues now. Please, you just need one more blue. What do you mean? What do you mean I need one more blue? Wait, what is this? Is that a thing? What's that? So confused. Oh no, never mind. It was just my monitor's dirty. I mean, thank you. King, look at your names. Your names are in my thing now. Thank you so much for the super chat, small one queen. You deserve that. What do you mean? Wait, I can't catch up with chat. I really like your art. Thank you. But yeah, what was I gonna talk? Oh, I was tired all day. I was like, well, I gotta do some work. I think I slept for like 4 to 5 hours, and then I just laid in bed until like 12 p.m. Yeah, it's 12 noon. So I was like, oh, thank you. You're the hardest blue. I don't know if that's a good thing, not gonna lie. So I was tired the whole day, and I didn't do anything until like 4 p.m. or something. And then I did like my work, and then I called it a day. I was like, you know, I'm gonna take a nap, and I took a nap, and now I'm awake. And oh my god, yeah, I was just excited. I had chicken pineapple today. It was tasty as hell. My mom cooks the best. Hello. Good question. Where do you get your inspiration for your OC? Oh, my frog. It's Kermit. That's the inspiration. There is no other people. It's Kermit the Frog. That's the inspiration. But, which is funny because like I tell these to my friends because I had a wait. Let me see if I can bring up the picture. The picture was Kermit the Frog, and it was I don't know. It was just a funny thing because I used to have a Discord picture of just Kermit in a burrito blanket. It was just the whole thing, and I just didn't want to part with the green, so I was like, you know what? I'll just put myself in the frog. I'll become the frog. So I just became the frog, and I think it's cute. It is very comfy looking. So I guess no, it's okay. But good luck. Yeah, have a good luck. Have a good day, Marie. I know you do have some stuff you gotta do. But yeah, it's okay if you gotta hop off and hop in whenever you want. It is a chatting. I do have feral pack on, but yeah. Anyways, you can feel free to lurk. Feel free to like hop in, hop out. I'm just happy you said hi and like the super chat. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. I survived the first. Oh, nice. Please have a good rest. A new Kermit from the cartoon version. Not even. Oh, there's a cartoon of the Muppets. Cartoon. Watch me search this up. Cartoon Kermit. What does he look like in the cartoon? Oh, he looks. Wait, what? He has a cartoon? There's a cartoon? I'm so confused. My visible confusion. Is it like Baby Kermit? What is this? This is a cartoon? Oh, it is Baby Kermit. What the hell? Oh, I'm searching this out. Hold up. Sorry. Oh, it's so cute. The Muppets version is so adorable. Damn. Oh, it's Disney Junior. No fucking wonder. But that's so cute. Oh, wow. Kermit is adorable. If you open Baby Kermit's mouth, that's me in it. That's practically me in it. Let's be real. It looks, yeah, it does. He was like, yeah, he is smaller. He is a baby. But yeah, Anyways, I have no thoughts today. I just, I opened up my TCF thing that I was working on. I'm like the last parts. I'm at like stage 11 out of, I call it stages because I manually had to do the thing, but I'm at like the 11th part out of like 15. So I'm real close, but it's dumb. I haven't touched it in a month or two. I was gonna do work and then I was gonna do TCF and then I was like just gonna doodle something and what, I just gave up. I just gave up thinking and I was like, whatever. I'll switch when I have to switch. But yeah, today, how is everyone doing today? I ate some pineapple chicken. Chicken pineapple? I don't know. It tasted good. That was me. And then I took a nap. That's about it. And then I played Genshin today and did the new event. And my god, the sound that I made when Kaya came out. Sheesh. Sheesh. It was funny. I was like, Kaya! I don't know. I knew Kaya was gonna be in it because it's a Mondstadt event, but also at the same time it took me by surprise. Because like on one side, it is funny because like I play Lumine instead of Ether. So seeing Kaya was like a surprise because I feel like shouldn't it be Amber instead or something that kind of invited us because Amber is like the best friend or something. I don't know. So that took me by like surprise. But like I guess if it was Ether as the quote unquote canon protagonist, I guess it would make sense that it's two dudes. That doesn't mean anything, but like I guess there is comfort in your own similar gender. But yeah, so that was funny. Although I guess it's also because like I feel like between the main three, which is Kaya, Lisa, and Amber, I feel like Kaya is a big favorite for a lot of people. I can hear the Kaya. Not yet. I was at the part where I was like, oh, wait till tomorrow to start the festival or the wine festival. And I was like, you know what, my head hurts. I'm calling it a day. So I just quit. I'll do it tomorrow. But like, yeah, damn, Kaya. My voice just went, yeah, I love Kaya, man. I see, this is like, he's a fan favorite in a way between the main three. I haven't played the quest because I played. Oh, good luck. I hope I'm not spoiling you too much, but it is an event, so it shouldn't be too big. But yeah, I was like, so I usually have autoplay on English because I'm really bad at paying attention, and sometimes reading makes my head hurt, especially if it's a game. So I had autoplay on and he came in and I heard his voice. I was like, oh my god, Kaya, and I immediately paused the autoplay for the dialogue. I just wanted to like savor the moment. I was like, damn. And also obviously Mika was newly introduced. That was a thing. In the English, he sounded very nervous. He was like, he reads slow. Hold up. I'm at the same point. Yeah, I was tired. It was like 6 a.m. and then I heard some voice. I was like, Kaya? Yeah! It was like, Kaya? Oh my god. Hello, how are you? Hello, me. Oh my god. I gotta drink water. Hold up. Let me mute a bit. Oh yeah. I'm back. He sounds very nervous. Yeah, he's like, he reads. He was like, can I continue reading now? He was like, I wouldn't say stuttering or stammering or like stumbling over his words. Ooh, alliteration. But I would say he was like really taking his sweet time. He took so long to read because he was like, you can feel like maybe nerves in the acting of it. It was like really, it was cute, but also like I kind of want to see more of Kaya. But also like the whole main point of the quest at the start with the box, like right. If anyone hasn't done it yet, I won't say it, but oh my god, I was like really happy because oh my god, it's my favorite boy, Razor. My favorite boy. My man's is my man's, but my favorite boy is my favorite boy. Okay, I think Razor is so sweet, and I think he's such a good character on his own too, because like one of his traits. Wait, my chat didn't go back. Chat, go back. Hello. So the thing was, how do I? You know what? I'll give up on my thing. When the whole, I think. Oh my god, I got lost. Razor is a really fun character, not just in combat, but also like I think for a lot of people he's a good favorite that, you know, you're sad you had to let go because you had better characters, but at the start of the game he's like one of the best characters you can get, especially last year, because there wasn't many DPS characters that can help carry you, especially if your luck is shit in gacha and you don't have a 5-star. So he's like one of those great characters that you can play. So I feel like a lot of people do love Razor in that sense, because there's like, oh, you spent so much of your journey with this guy growing. So yeah, I do like that. But then also, I think his story of like, oh, he was raised by wolves, but like his idea of why he got his vision is like one of the most saddest shit I have ever read. I don't know. It's really sad. It sounds very nervous. I'm going blind to the Archon season event. It was fun. Yeah, it is fun. True, especially in early game when you're art. Yeah, so like he hits hard and he hits good, which is great. So I still do. He's still one of my best characters. Like if I can build him better, I would. But like at this point, he's like well built enough that making him even better would be like torture, because artifact domains suck. I still somehow think that him and Sino come from. Yeah, I do. Red eyes, white hair. Hello, he hits hard and he hits good. No, you're right. No, I did not think too hard. Well, you know, whatever. Anyways, I'll just move on. I won't dig my own grave. Totally. I keep turning off on my fan because my hands are cold, but also it's real hot. Razor's vision is one of the saddest things I have ever read, mostly because like I like to think he was a child as it happened, because what happened was, so this is spoilers for people who want to read the character story but haven't gone into Razors yet, but Razors is easy. Basically how he got his vision was that he was getting kidnapped by the abyss people, and what happened was that his family was trying, by family I mean like the Lupicals, right, the wolves were trying to protect him. And I think like, and then in the debacle of them trying to save Razor from getting kidnapped, the wolves were killed. Like imagine you're a child and the only family you gets killed in front of your eyes. Like that's fucking traumatizing. And that's when he got his visions, because I think that's why the whole idol of Razor having his wolf burst, the wolf companion burst, like pat him on the head, is really sad, because I feel like it's a manifestation of his own family just wanting to live again. And like, I don't know, I love Razor. He's like really sweet, but also like, it's a really sad thing, because like in a way I feel like, yeah, it is him trying to like bring to life the family that he lost. Wish I had more luck. Yeah, I wish you well. I'm still at C5. I really want him at like full. I love having Razor in my team simply because of his. Yeah, isn't it like the same guy who did? Look, I'm bad with names, but I do know, isn't it the same guy who did Tsukishima in Haikyuu? That's all I know. I think I do love the VA for Razor in JP. Yeah, that guy. I do love his VA in JP. It's just that I feel like well, on one side it is a hearing thing for me, like well, not less hearing thing, more attention thing. But on the other side, I do feel like the whole VA for Razor in English fits him a bit, because he's a wolf boy that never really learned to speak properly. Like, I feel like there is that like coolness in JP, which I do really love, but also like there's this just childlike learning in English that is also very, I guess, thing that you kind of, I don't know, I feel like you should have expected something, but like, oh my god, I don't know the word for it. I feel like it's like you'd think it, like, oh yeah, I guess this makes sense kind of thing, because like he didn't really learn normally to talk, he just kind of picked it up, right? And like if you're growling and fucking groaning just to communicate with your fellow lopicals and shit, then it's a whole matter of like, how do you even shift from, you know, gnarling your way to communicate to actually making noise and using your tongue and all that kind of stuff, right? So I think that the roughness in English also makes sense to me, in the same way that the coolness in JP is also really nice. But yeah, I don't know, that's my thing on it. Alongside Kaya sub, yeah, that's how I built them too. I used to have Kaya as like, they're like my, I don't know, I have them as a duo usually. Okay, have a good night, Hazel. Night night. The three character stories that made me, yeah, Kaya is, well, here's the thing, I'm an anti-child. I don't know his story and I don't care. No, I do find his child story interesting, but I have a vehement dislike for him that at this point is such a running joke that I can't really go back on it anymore. I'm not going back. You know what? He can stay with his 1-star level 7 Hubo. It's fine. So all your favorites are... No. Kokumi doesn't have a sad backstory. Does she? Klee doesn't have a sad backstory. She's a child. Yeah, he is a blonde Megany boy. Oh, don't start with Kaya since I watch you. Yeah, I love Kaya. See, that's also why I made the Kaya animatic, because like, if you search prior to like the time when I posted my Kaya animatic, majority of the animatics of the time were about the brothers, and like you can't really disconnect them from each other, obviously, because their lives are quite intertwined. But also it was always about their relationship and not necessarily about the character, and I think that's like such a lost opportunity. The other one that I found interesting was about a fic, but also I didn't really want to do that because that's too much work. And also like, I just wanted it to be about Kaya. I didn't want it to be angst, and also like I was gonna do it for his birthday. Might as well just make it a happy celebratory thing for him, right? That's what I wanted to do. So I made the biggest labor of love I have done in my life, next to Loud of Count's family. So yeah, one day I'll finish my thing I'm working on, but in the meantime, Kaya will be the sole champion of my channel. So started playing and Kaya didn't leave my team. You're right. Are you sure? Are you sure they don't have... I don't think Klee and Kokomi has sad backstories. I think Kokomi just has a rough childhood of like expectations and obviously having to lead, and I think that's like obviously kind of sad, but also like it's not as traumatizing as the other two. Klee is a child, so I don't know what to tell you. She fucking, you know, on her birthday last year, she was like, oh yeah, I got this for you. Gives a fucking primordial jade to the traveler. Like, hello, this kid has no fucking sense of danger or fear. She's just having fun. Kaya was my only cryo unit for forever, so by the time I got the second cryo character, he was already... Yeah, this is also why I don't want to pull for Ayaka, because I never want replace Kaya. I was like, well, I don't really... I feel it was like a threat, you know? I was like, well, I don't want to do that. I like my boy. My boy is like sick as fuck. I love him. He's like, well, he's my second triple crown. I triple crowned my Razor first because he was more essential in terms of damage, especially at the time. Crowning is a favoritism investment. I don't think it's worth it. unless you're doing the abyss. Then if you're doing the abyss, then I guess it's fine. The time you said Klee doesn't have a bet, suddenly remember some artists make it. No, don't do that. That's an AU though. It's not canon. We love not having angst canon. Yeah. Especially for children. I don't know, man. I guess the only child so far that's kind of really sad. I mean, Chi-Chi is also rather sad, but she's like practically running on like half a brain cell now. Is Diona. I think what happened to Diona is also really traumatizing. Like, that's why she's so vehement about destroying the wine industry as a child, and also still working as a bartender somehow, and also just like her obsession with her father. Because like, imagine like losing a friend and then almost losing your own dad. Like, what the fuck, girl? I love Deona. Everyone, I don't know, people don't like her sometimes, but like, I think Deona is a really good unit, especially for also like really early game. She's a healer, she's a buffer if you have no bless on her, she is a shielder, she's also a bow character, which is great for exploring. But yeah, anyways, I love Deona. I think at the time especially, I don't know if Toma has caught up quite as much, but I'm pretty sure if you don't have Zhongli, Deona is the next best bet for a shielder because she's such a unit. But yeah, I think Child's design is really cool, but I find him annoying later in the story. You know what? See, I don't... Yeah, I do. Yeah. I wouldn't say... Would it be annoyance? I don't know, I just have a dislike for the Fatui. Like, I would be caught dead. Well, actually, maybe I'm already dead. Because I was gonna say, like, I would be caught dead before pulling for them, but I pulled for Child. So I do have Child just to, like, spite on him. However, is sleeping on Kaya Star. Well, recently, they haven't, actually, with the whole, strife thing. The lore, these letters, oh my god, the letters, guys. And I'm so happy with the letters because it still doesn't ruin my animatic. It doesn't change anything. My animatic still makes sense, which I'm happy about. I don't know jack about Genshin, but I'm totally here. Ah, thank you, Crady. Wait, I gotta read that. How do I read it? Creative. It is creative, bunny. Hello. Welcome to the chat, by the way. Also, JT, I didn't say hi. Hello. His arc intertwined with the Kenria's arc. Yeah. So that it is like really a thing that is to be looked forward to. Anyways, Deona is easy to build too because yeah, it is. Yeah, so she is like a tiny Zhongli. She's a tiny like I bring them together and for immersion, and it's like really funny because like I'm just letting I'm just like thinking like, well, isn't this like a cute duo? Just like just a shield child and shield dad. Whenever I have Zhongli and I'm like playing for immersion or like for story stuff, I like to think about their dynamics, and I think having Jolie and Deona in the same team together is like kind of funny because like Zhongli isn't fond of wine or like getting drunk, right? Because of his whole venti line, right? He's not fond of it. Deona isn't very fond of wine. They're both shielders. They're both HP stackers, and they're all like, you know, I love them. Deona's story is so messed up. Yeah, I feel bad for her. Like, I know she's annoying, but also, like, you can't really blame her for anything. The box made me... Yeah, the dull seashells. I don't know. I think the Hidden Strife, is it called? I forgot. But yeah, I think the whole thing is, like, really cute. With the... And also, like, them naming the letters, like, oh, letters with beautiful handwriting. I thought that was really funny, like, knowing that I looked at the title because, like, they did have, like, oh, elegant writing and that kind of stuff. And then it went to the, like, beautiful writing. It was, like, oh, beautiful. I was like, oh, is this Kaya, finally? And I was, like, read it. It was like, I fucking knew it. It's beautiful. Of course he'd have beautiful writing, right? It was like, of course he would. And it was like, oh shit, there's more, and there's even more. And then I learned on Twitter about the whole Favonius thing, and I was like, oh shit, there's even more. And I was like, I don't know, I love Kaya and his character. And I think a part of it is also because, like, I started playing, like, at the 4th month of release. So, around January, February, if I'm not wrong. Ba-da-bum. Let me close the video tube a bit. Am I back? Hello. Okay, hold up. Let me refresh my video tube by my little PNG. Let me just refresh that because my thing crashed as usual. But hi. Let me bring up my excited thing. Let me bring up my excited. Where's my excited image? I do have one, right? Image and existing. Is it this one? It is this one. Bliss. Hold up. Let me resize it. Can I resize this, please? Hello? Oh shit, I can't. Oh, it's because of like this. Okay, I don't have to worry about resizing it. Hold up. I just gotta reset my PNG tuber, so it's back. But I don't have a shortcut for it yet. I downloaded the updated version like 10 minutes before stream, so I wasn't entirely prepared. But yeah, I usually have it on my startup just so that it's easy to open and stuff. But it does, you know, yeah, I'm lazy. That's what's happening. Anyways, you know, I had a bunch of topics to talk about, which I usually do just in case like I don't like dead air. That makes me sweat, man. It makes me so nervous. But it's fine. I'm fine. Hold up. The beautiful handwriting gave me a new reason to love all over. You know what? Correct. Never hurts to love Kaya. Well, sometimes it may hurt to love Kaya because, you know, he's like a good angst material. Okay, I should be back. Hello? Oh, did I? Okay. Oh shit. I didn't. Let me. I'm big. Hello. Yellow. I'm looking at you. Actually, let me put it up. I'm looking at you. Hello. Hehe. It ends up pixelated because my window is tiny. It's basing it on the VideoTube thing, but I am tiny on the VideoTube. It's like less than. It's like 119. But yeah. I'm cute. I'm cute. The character is anyway. I like my little PNG tuber thing. I think it's cute. I do have other states. Actually, let me switch. Is it? Which one is it? 9? No. Here it is. I am shaking. Crying, sobbing at this very moment. Anyways. You're just spazzing out. Let me change it. Can I change it? I don't want it to shake too much. I'll just bounce. Yeah! I like that. We'll just do the bouncing thing. Washing machine. Oh yeah! Yeah, the washing machine is done. You cute. Thank you! But yeah, what was I talking about? What else was I gonna talk about last week? Mika? I've been playing Raft again, as usual. I love Raft. I don't know, it's such a... I've had conversations about it with like other people, I guess. Well, like a long time ago before the early access finally finished. And they were always like, well, it's a buggy game. Well, and you know what? I don't know, there's like charm in it. With it being like not like the most refined in its own way. I think it's cute because like it does give you a lot of room to like just fuck around and shit. It's not like yeah. I have a group of friends that I play with, like they're in chat. They're really nice. Hello, Maro. I'm gonna put 4 cactuses and maybe 1 flower in your room. You know what you did. You deserve the cactus. You deserve it. You'll just find a bunch of like plants in your room, like this is what you deserve, and just like one sign. Yeah, look, at least there's a flower. I still love you. It's fine. Suddenly I want to. Yeah, I do want to play Raft too, but like when I'm done, it's like be like 1 a.m. It's like, should I play Raft? Should I be going to sleep? The fact that we met only 4 captains out of supposed to 10 makes me more excited for. You're right. Well, is it 4 already? There's Captain Kaya, Captain Eula. Mika isn't a captain. There's the commission. No, not commission. Reputation captain. Who else? Who's the other one? Who's the other one? What? Nani? Let me go back to my number study. Who's the other one? Scar felt 3 betrayal. I thought it was only 2. This is the. Oh, shh. Don't say the Archon quest yet. The Sumeru one? I just realized there's a new Archon quest. I haven't actually finished it. I've only gotten Catherine out of her booth. That's how far I got. I was like, I have to get Catherine out of her booth. Because like the update was this Wednesday, right? But like I don't have time. So I was like, well, I'll just do it this weekend as usual. So actually I don't even know if I have time for this weekend because I have stuff to do, but maybe. No, it's okay. It's okay, Millie. No one sees that. Yeah, it's okay. Mika wanted to put meat on the grill. Couldn't try to put it down so Uki could fight. Did they play Raft? I feel like I miss. Well, I guess I miss it. I don't watch Uki as much anymore. Anyway, when Noctux debuted, I watched Uki a lot, but I got no time for streams. Oh my god! For fuck's sake! Really? Get out of here! Hide user in this channel. I don't want you here. Get out! There you go. Be gone, boss! As Dioshi would say. But yeah, they're playing right now. Oh, are they like right now? Hold up. Really? Oh man. Not cool, mister. I don't want bitches. Do I look like a date? Let's see. I don't need Kaya. I don't need Natasha 5 miles away. Yeah, I only need Kaya. I don't. That's funny. Frogs in your area. Extra frogs in your area. Come get them before they're fucking toasted. No, Kaya is enough. It's fine. It's interesting. Kaya is interesting because it's rare that I actually like a character so much for this long. Man, it's been 2 years. Can you imagine? Like, because I think the last character that I was this like in love with, that's such a deep emotion, but not really. But like the character that I really liked in the sense is like V, but that doesn't even compare. Like imagine like Kaya is at the top of my thing and then like 7 steps down is like V, because V I spent a lot of money on because like, well, you know, I like merch, so I bought a bunch of zines just for V because I think he's a fun character. But I mean by V I mean like a Mystic Messenger, right? I really like his character, but also I've never really played the game much. Even I just looked at Blue Boy, I was like, oh, I like him, I like this one. And then I read everything about him and all this kind of stuff. But also it's not in the same way that with Kaya. I like Kaya for the character. For Mystic Messenger with V, I like V, but not that much, you know. I guess who other character is there? Haldir from Lord of the Rings. I like that character, but not this much either. Metaton, I do like Metaton a lot, like from Undertale. I was like when I played the first part of Deltarune, and there was a house, and it was like, oh, I don't want to go out because like I don't. What is it? I don't feel beautiful or whatever the ghost says, and I was like, no, Mettaton, come out. I love you. Please let me give you flowers and shit. Please come back. I was like, honest. Every time I have to run, every time I come by the house, I was like, well, I want to talk to Mettaton. I just like, I don't know. I love the ghost. I love the little ghost. Who needs hot girls and boys when you have Kaya Alberic? Bless. Also, when is Varka? You're right. When is Varka? Also, hello, Arnie. Hello. Hello. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I guess they're all fun. But also, if you see Mettaton, I guess you can see maybe why I may have latched on to Kaya the first time. I like Kaya now for his character, but like, you know, one eye, kinda sussy, a bit flamboyant. Does that not scream death by glamour to you? By the way, a banger soundtrack, one of my favorites. Like, there used to be nights during like my school or like school time wherever I had to like do my projects where I would be like just playing Death by Glamour on loop as I do all my projects on Clutch. I'm like just like the whole time. The fact is, Kai was the only character I got fixed in first. Yeah, same. Well, I guess this long anyway, and this like. I wouldn't say intense because like I don't make content for Genshin, right? I do it so rarely. Like if you go through my things, I was like yeah, Kaya is my labor of love. It's my best work publicly so far. Oh shit. It's my best work publicly on this channel. But like beyond that, I don't make Kaya content as much. It really was like a labor, like I like loving this character for my own kind of thing. I don't want to like make him content. I feel like as soon as I start making content of him, it won't really feel as good anymore to like the character because I just be thinking, oh, what should I do with, you know, this character? But like I don't want to do that to something I really love. I haven't finished Undertale, but I felt satisfied when I turned. Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite things. You, my name never said it's okay. Arnie, yeah, Arnie. Is it supposed to be like different? You can tell me what the proper name is, or like proper presentation. So would you say right now you've met a ton of people? I guess. But also I guess it's also in the same line of like not wanting to monetize your work, because in a way it is like monetization but for exposure, right? Because Kaya is a well-loved character and you can get easy clout with that man. He's like a lot of he hits a lot of spots, you know, the angst, the horny, the the good, the bad, the ugly, the good, the angst, and the horny. That's how he works. So he's like a really good thing for that. But I didn't want to do that. I just like him as a character. If they ever came out with like an actual model thing, figure eight, maybe that would be my first model I would risk my life on. I mean like my financial stability on. Like I would. Looking forward to a new Mondstadt event? Yeah, I am. Especially because like, oh my god, when I opened my events tab on Genshin and it came out as like Klee and Razor, my two favorite children in Mondstadt. Hello, I love them. I love my children. They're so cute, holding hands and getting dragged along. I hope Klee comes out, but I haven't done the event, so don't spoil me. But yeah, what else is there to talk about? I checked what the fuck Twitter Professionals was. I have no idea what it is. I clicked it. I did some scouring, but now it's just annoying. I don't like it. I don't even know what the benefit is. It doesn't give me a good place to check stats or anything. It's just like, well, here you go. I don't know. it wasn't really a big thing. What else? I didn't have notes. I was like, what can I talk about this? Because well, here's the thing. Oop, burps. Sorry. Hello. If they ever release a skin for it, yeah, you're right. I would too. I'm saving up my Genesis crystals from Welkins just so that I can guarantee myself that I can buy it without having to like spend more. So yeah, I was too tired to the event after like playing the Arcane Quest for 2 hours. Hey, look, it's okay. The quest is still there for like 2 more weeks. That's also my only lifeline that I have enough time to like actually do it. I'm sad it's not like the whole patch. That would have been real nice if it was the whole patch. What's my notes? It was the Twitter questing, and then obviously like, oh, me getting stream chat proper. Oh shit, I haven't charged. Hold on. I haven't charged my phone. Oh shit, there's no charger here. Hold up. Is this a charger? Hold up. Let's see. Where's my notes at? There it is. God, am I... No, am I just blind? Oh, I found it. What was it good? Oh! I was thinking about you guys. Yeah. Let's see the effort. Prosecco. How has it been? My Prosecco isn't available on my phone, so I'm like, well, I guess I can't play that. I forgot the existence of other games. You know what? Understandable. Kaya's skin went. Honestly, yeah, I've been waiting for it. I honestly would have expected if I would have not been surprised if they did like a Kaya skin with a deluxe skin, but now that we have a deluxe skin, I guess Kaya would just come later. But also I'm afraid because like Kaya is a freak. Wow, this is just me talking about Kaya in the past 40 minutes. It is like interesting because Kaya is a 4-star free character. He's not even like in the rewards place like Barbara, Noelle, and Cole, or like Shangling. He's a full-on free starter character, and I think that's like that does scare me a bit because like I feel like they don't really care as much to give them anything, despite knowing that he may or may not be a crowd favorite for a lot of people. So I am a bit worried. Anyways, I guess they are saving it for his skin. That's too long, man. Give me a Kaya skin now. I want my Kaya skin. Yeah, Amber got a sneeze. Well, yeah, I don't count those, mostly because it's a case of like have to, like they had to change it because it was against policies, right? That's the whole debacle with it. Like they couldn't keep doing that because like, well, they gotta change it because stuff, but like now it doesn't make as much sense. But like I guess as starter story characters they had to like tweak it and stuff because it was too you know, I guess skin showing. Well, actually I heard Lisa is getting an academy soon. Not confirmed. Oh, ooh, that is interesting. I would be interested. I would buy Lisa. Oh well, she's a 4-star, she's probably free, but I would if they do have to pay for her. I would. I think she's worth it. I like Lisa. Even though I don't use her, just the fact that, here's the thing, my level of love for characters is connected to how much are they connected to my favorite characters. I like Lisa because I think she's friendly with Kaya and is also Razor's mentor. And like, the whole cast of Favonians just makes me love them because because well, they're connected to my favorite characters, which is Klee, Razor, and Kaya. And also like obviously Albedo. Kokomi is there, but she's a whole different country. But yeah, I don't know, I think it's interesting. with Ayaka spring skin. Oh damn. There's like a lot of skin speculation, I guess would be a better term, here and there. So, but I do look forward for them. Kaya in cavalry armor. Yeah, I love the knights. The knights are cute. I keep thinking like, who was that one NPC knight that a lot of people really like? I think it starts with an H, or maybe not. I don't know. I like Genshin. Genshin is fun. Rokai, Canyon, Royalty. Yeah, like in the same look as, who was that? My boy Dainsleeve. To be fair, they are royalty. Again, you know, I never get these sites prior. Also, I'm happy with the what is it? CSS thing with Stream Chat, because it does allow me to hide this kind of stuff later on. Like, it actually updates on my screen. Before, it doesn't do that. It just kind of puts it in there and I can't delete it anymore. Not the bots again. I don't want your Natasha 5 miles away, man. But also, hello you Hoshi Yukio. Welcome. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know, I like Kaya. It's just like one big Kaya screw for the past hour. Let me see. Oh, I was talking about how I was like, this week, I am very happy because like I was, you know, going through my viewerships and whatnot. And also had a couple talks with my friends. Dane, I actually don't know either. I just, is it E or A? Like the star. I actually have no. There's something I like about Kaya that I'm not sure a lot of people agree on. He's soft. He has a brat. You know, he kind of does. I guess. I feel like he would fuck with you. You know, like just because he thinks it's funny. I think that's very him. Because I think like a lot of people like him for the obviously very whore behavior. Well, I wouldn't say behavior, at least the vibe of it. He does have that. And also the angst. But I do agree that he does have a bit of a brat energy to him. I got sidetracked by Kaya again. I was thinking about like consistency and viewership because like I know I didn't stream for like 6 months. Was it 6 months? I think it was 6 months. The last stream I had was, let me check my Discord because I announced it there. Oh, by the way, I do have a Discord in case people want to join, but I'm not as active there. But I do come in and out sometimes, but I'm just busy. Let's see. Yeah, my last stream was April, so it has been a good while. 7 months. Yeah. So seeing you guys come back here is like really sweet. So I just want to say thank you. Welcome back. I'm also back. Hello. We're here to hang out as usual in my 11 p.m. to 1 p.m. Well, a.m. 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. shenanigans as I do. So yeah, I do enjoy seeing the old names, and whatever you guys comment to, it's like really sweet. And I think it's just interesting because like I know I'm not very consistent in my posting. Like, how do I post? Maybe I post like once a month with an art, or like oh, I do have a clock on my thing too, if you guys want to know what time it is for me. It is indeed 12 a.m. for me. And I like that time because everyone's asleep in the house, so no one can bother me. It is like I don't post too much. Like, I make art maybe like once every 2 weeks or like once a month if I'm not busy, or if I'm not, like, I don't know, I feel it's hard for me to post commissions. I really should post the commissions that I do, but I don't know. I think it's just really interesting because like I'm very happy that people do stay here and stuff. Okay, I'm back. It was buffering, sorry. Hello. My stream was like reconnecting. But yeah, I'm back. So yeah, I don't know, I think it's really sweet. Especially considering some of your names have been here for like what, in the past 2 years. So it is nice. But yeah. What else is there? I don't know. I haven't done much this week. I've just been doing a lot of work, and work has been done because I have opened up commissions recently, and it's been nice because again, oh my god, wow, I love funds for my interests and leisure, so I don't have to worry too much about being a burden in this house. It came out of nowhere. But yeah, I'm happy you're still hanging. Yeah. And, you know, I know I was gone. I hope people didn't think I was dead or anything. It just happens. I just got busy. And also, like, I've had a lot of opportunities in the past year with meeting people and doing projects. This is public information, so I don't really have to hide it. But I am part of a zine, a fanzine. It's a big collaboration with a bunch of artists and writers, so I am part of that, and it's in the Loud of Counts family fandom. It's called A Family Record. Yeah, so I do have work on that. It's gonna come out, when is it gonna come out? I don't know. I don't think that's information that's public, so it'll come out when it'll come out. But there are a lot of like contributors that are as amazing. So if you want to check that out, it is on Twitter. What else is there? I've worked a lot on Golden Cord. I think that's funny. And also like the Hive stuff. Also, hello Marnian. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you said hi. But yeah. What was I thinking? Oh yeah. I have had a lot of like fun doing projects. One of the biggest things in the past year is definitely lore tribute. So if you're a fan of Ike and were there for his birthday, you would maybe know that a bunch of fans made a, I guess, lore tribute based on his like original one, and like it's a whole animated thing. It's I don't know what it would be called. I guess it's like a short, right? Yeah, so thank you hard doing a best went by in a breeze. Was the Kaya talk motivating you, Rin? I hope it motivated you because I love Kaya. I can talk about him for days. Just stopping by to say hi. Thank you. Oh, I love you. You could go. Oh shit, there's another bot. Goodbye. But yeah. Yes, I used him a lot. Bless, as you should. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, lore tribute. I think an interesting experience with the lore tribute was that I didn't try to post it because, well, I didn't want people confused, especially prior to TCB Mama posting the reference sheet, but I did make a lot of reference sheets for that thing. Lore Tribute was really fun because it was one of my first collaborative projects, and the thing was with that is that there's a lot of nerve-wracking things with it, because when it's your first, you do become cautious, because if it turns out bad, it gets, you know, consistently bad. Also, hello, is it Diana? Hello, Diana. Sorry, I'm far. I'm reading chat. I have glasses on, but like text is tiny on my screen. I'm like a grandma at times because like my eyesight is bad, my teeth are gone, my back is bad. But yeah, I'm also a Kaya. Everyone's a Kaya. I feel like ever since my video, I kind of just like summoned all the Kaya mains, or like turned people into them. My best friend was talking about it. She was like, Shello, she's away at the moment, but she is also a mod and a person that does captions on my channel. But she said like, oh, one of my friends said like, oh, Kaya main, that's kind of rare. But like she was looking at him like, what do you mean they're rare? But like she's kind of really desensitized because I'm a content creator who is also a Kaya main, so that means I kind of attract a lot of same folks that are also like on the same level of like, oh yeah, I love Kaya. So like, what do you mean they're rare? Like a bunch of fucking people got converted to them recently. What do you mean? So yeah, I thought that was really funny. Anyways, also I'm just happy to use Monday's Melancholy even though I don't usually watch video. Yeah, I don't know. I like breaking molds and stuff. All the children chords projects are, oh yeah, they are golden chords. I read as children. What the fuck? Anyways, yeah, they are amazing, and there's probably more coming. Honestly, I do not doubt with people running it. Fucking Godspeed. Well, I see the I do have notifications for golden chords though, so whenever there's like a project pick or something, it's just like ping. I'm like, what the fuck are they up to again? And it's just like really funny. I don't join them anymore because I'm busy, but it is like really fun to see. What else? Indeed, yeah, same brain cells. We all do just share one brain cell. But yeah, what was I talking about? God knows. Hold up. I'm burping. I would like to know the statistics of Kaya mains that are also children. Oh, that's a good. Oh, ooh, that's a good question. I am also interested. I feel like a lot of people who like blue somehow just like Ike too. Like Kaya and Ike even have no connection in any way possible other than the fact that their main accent or like color theme is blue. Like Kaya is like what is his colors? It's white, periwinkle, and blue. That's his colors usually. Like white, black, periwinkle, and blue. That's mostly it. But with Ike, it's like white, black, gold. With gold is like a it's like a majority white. Kaya is more like a black theme thing with his pants and his corset, and you know, he's like a darker tone to him. Not like the whole skin, I mean like just in general the color thing. But yeah, so they can't be any similar. Like you can't. It doesn't really fit together. But also like, I don't know, blue. I like a lot of blue. Like I'm looking at my fucking wall right now, and I'm looking at 5V merch, a Kaya merch, and an Ike Evelyn merch. So I can't really talk. I just like blue apparently, but I'm a green child. What do you mean? They're both red flags? You know what? Correct. No, I'm joking, but I think here's the thing. I think Kaya is so odd. Kaya is so odd because his story talks about him like he's a sadist or something. Like, I don't get it. But then the way they present him publicly is like so odd. Because like, I feel like the character story stands on a rather unreliable narrator kind of thing. Like, not even just Kaya. I mean, there's like a lot of characters stand on a rather unreliable narrator narration voice, I guess. If you don't know the amount of times to my blessed, thank you. Wait, let me just catch up on chat. Kami and statistic. It's funny because Kaya also has a lot of gold accents. It does, but also he's like just a darker thing, right? He's just, yeah, I'm surprised there's a lot of bots today. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I was talking about something I completely forgot again. Dog brain, as I would call it. Is this the 4th time? It is. It is the 4th time. But yeah, I have a lot of blue things. Accessory, oh, like things that I love that are blue. Not necessarily because others. Well, actually, you know what? The more that I look at the Mitobo, the more blue there is than I expected. Because I do say to people that I don't really have much of a favorite color, which is true in a sense, but I guess I do gravitate certain colors a bit more, like yellow and blue. I guess that's why I like Kaya and Ikeblin. I do like yellow and blue. And I guess they just fit well, right? I have a yellow journal. Although I have a rose gold PS4 controller, but my keyboard is black and blue. The extensions are blue, my mouse is blue. A lot of the characters on my wall is blue. Quite a few accessories that I have are blue. There's a blue humidifier in my table too. There's a lot of things that are blue, but also like I just, you know, I'm a messy person, so I can't really say anything. There's still like a lot of bunch of colors here and there. I found out that the ENTPs get the most fans in the games. What's ENTP? That's a Myers-Briggs, right? But I have no reference on what that is. I just realized near my favorite color. Yeah, right. When when I liked Ike, Evelyn, and Kaya alongside each other, I was like, well, do I like blue? And then I look back to my old characters that I really like, and I was like, huh, I guess I like blue. It was so confusing. Blue, it is a base color. Hey, look, the sky is blue. Water is sometimes blue, I guess. I like yellow, blue, and you know what? Nice colors. I used to say like I like color combinations, but not necessarily colors themselves. Because like I feel like if you make me choose between 16 million hex codes, that would be put me in a rough spot, because I like a lot of colors. Like say this, you know, my hat, my hood, like the very top color on that thing, I love that color. It's like not the brightest green. It's like in the middle of the green square, if you have like a color picker on your art program. It's like bright enough to be like feel happy, but then not that bright to like ruin your eyes. Another burp. Hold up. I just I like, yeah, I just realized when Fab cursor move, yeah, I know, I guess it's a blue thing, but then also it's funny because like I like to say, I like to think, I didn't say it, actually, I don't say it, but I like to think I like green because like it completes the whole image. Like, right, I like the sky and the ground or something like that. So I like earth tones for myself, but I like blue tones for my interests. Like you wouldn't catch me wearing blue too much, but I would wear like white, pinks and greens and stuff, and like browns, that kind of shit, and creams. Creams more like, I like creams, the color, like a very light soft orange kind of thing. Oh my god, fifth, damn, they're on a roll today. It's hard to like hide user in timeout. Actually, can I best adult dating site? Let me see if I can automatically remove them from my channel. There is probably a thing for that. Chotto. I can't see chat. Oh. Bro, Natasha, go away. Hold up. I do have settings on. Basically, it's Kaya, Kuro. Oh, Kuro is fun. Dazai, Vantas. Oh, I see. So I guess they are like more outgoing, but like there's a hidden side kind of thing, right? What am I? I'm a mediator. Like actually, real, not clickbait. I am an INFP. Which I think is funny whenever I actually go into that role. It's funny because like I have a majority of my friend circles are, they don't really do anything, or just always like kind of chill because we have separate interests, separate lives. For the most part, we grew up together, and I think that's our biggest connection. But obviously we have our own paths and stuff. When which is like I'm very creative, but every other people in my group is like, well, you know, everyone's a normie, and more or less. I don't think calling them normies work because like they're also nerds in their own right, just different interests, but they are heavily interested in the thing that they are interested in. Still nerds, but just not in the same way that, you know, we'd consider it. But hold up, I'm just checking my settings. Where's my upload defaults? Community, approve users, specifics, word, block words. I don't think I can do that. Okay, I'll just do that later. Whatever. Anyways, let me check on chat. Hello, Zigzag. INFP, they're nice. Yeah. Pleasant treat. Yeah. We're just chilling most of the time. We don't do much. Who's this guy? But yeah. Again, what was I talking about? Completely forgot. Let me see. What else has happened? Whenever I do my dishes, I always do like a thing where I talk about topics that I really like, and then I always think like, oh, I'll talk about this when I stream this week, but then I completely forget to like note it down, so I have no idea about it anymore. So I'm just kind of like lost. I have a question. Who is your favorite DCF character? Alvar? It's called Alvar now, right? But I do still call him Albedo in my head. I like the Crown Prince. The Crown Prince is a funny guy, but also his whole arc of learning. Like my next animatic is about Albedo. Like I know I've made Kale animatics, but I don't want to make more Kale animatics. The animatic ideas that I do have are about Albedo. Who else? The Asian powers. They still have Kale, but not as much. Like it really does. Because like I think a missed opportunity for a lot of the fandom is that a lot of the fandom focuses a lot on the main cast, and you know what, understandable, but also at the same time consider all these characters that are so lovely and have their own growths and character developments. Like say for example the Molan family, like they went from obviously an underground what organization, what is it called, I've completely forgot. But yeah, it's like the crime stuff, right? They went from that assassins, criminal organization. I guess it's like in some cases it's like I forgot what it's like the proper term is, but like the Mullen family, like they went from that and then to a broken fallen house, and then it became a thing where they kind of just started always running and has somehow found a home and eventually found a purpose for themselves, and then at the end of it all they finally found a family that will take them again. And you know what, I understand why people love the main characters, but also at the same time consider the, you know, the whole rest of the cast. I love Alvar specifically because he's the leader of the dark side, quote unquote. I mean, by dark, I mean just the attribute, not necessarily because of evil. I like him because of his whole case of like, spoilers by the way, I'm talking about the novel, so this is rather developed already. In the novel, there is this one moment where he has this, like, it's after the Cairo battle, I think. What happened was Alvar was in the was in a meeting, and he was like hyping himself up like, shit, this is it, this is the moment, it probably won't happen in my lifetime, but I can finally give my people a home. Because like he's been playing this part of this sun blessed boy with blonde hair and blue eyes, but reality he's also a dark elf, and his mother was also a dark elf, and his people, the people that he also treats as family, are dark elves, people that are shunned, people have to do in hiding. Oh my god, the dating side again. Hello, I mean, get out of here. But yeah, so I just think that the whole case is like that whole. But what's these? Oh, it's Trash of Count's Family. Nowadays, if you want to look for it, it is titled Lout of Count's Family. Yeah. But yeah, the whole moment with that was like really interesting because like it gave me chills because like it felt so powerful because like it wasn't like, oh, one thing is done and everything is like okay anymore. They also took in consideration the what is the public perception of these people, of the whole world, to these dark attributed people that are misunderstood, like because like they're elves, right, and part of nature, and like that kind of stuff, and with nature comes along life but also death. So like they're like the other side of the spectrum, but considering death is so taboo in most, not just like our media but also like in most worlds and whatnot, considering it's so taboo, they become shunned for it because of like beliefs and stuff. But like really they're just living their lives, they're not out to hurt people most of the time. But like when even with the case of most of the time, it's not like normal people don't have the capability to be evil either. Like humans can be pieces of shit. Same goes for any, like even with like races in other media, like say elves or like I don't know, hobbits or gnomes or whatever you have. There can be outliers that are just simply pieces of shit, probably, because like that's just how it is. Beings with sentience will make their own decisions, and sometimes that doesn't mean always good for other people, right? So I think that's interesting, and like that sort of redemption for themselves that they can finally have a home makes me really love dark attribute characters and their whole arc, not just Alberu but also like the dark elves in the desert and the whole Endabla kingdom. If you've even read that far, like man, I love the whole thing. And like I'm very passionate about this because like it's the animatic I've been working on for the whole year, and I refuse to like just drop it. And like obviously I don't want to like rush it either, so I am taking my sweet time, but I'm busy at the same time, so it has taken a while. Anyways, I was ranting about Loud of Count's Family, and if you're really interested you can read it. I'd give you sources, but I feel like that's, I don't know. I have my own site where I read it, but I don't know if other people, I don't know if it's like, I don't know. People have morals. I sometimes do. But I'm poor, so I have to make my own choices. As a sentient being does. Anyways, Stop Omori made me cry. Here's the thing. I would know things about Omori, but I haven't actually finished Omori. I streamed it, but I didn't watch it for the sole reason that I wanted to play it myself. But I stopped playing because I got a headache, and I'm not good with fighting games. So I was worried, so you know what, I'll do whatever. Yes, there are some I have Ron Cease's kill with lemonade. Yeah, I think that's like the little actions that they always repeat are always so endearing. Sorry, Natasha, yeah. I really like Tasha. Yeah, Tasha is really nice. I read it, but like any other online, I dropped it not because of the stories, but it's the same habit I want to remove. Ah, I see. That's fair. I really love her approach. Yeah, found family. I think that's one of the things why I kind of love TCF a bit more than ORV and other novels. Mostly because like I like the found family aspect of it, but also the general preservation of life. and not being pieces of shit to each other in a case like, obviously if you hit them, you hit them back. If you get hit, you hit them back, that kind of thing. But also like preservation of life, like their idea of like survival is your first and foremost need. Don't risk your life just for like this sort of righteous vengeance you think you have. And like obviously doing anything means to just to like obviously make your family happy, and I'm like, yeah, I love that. That makes me sob. Yeah, okay, have a good night. Have a good night, Millie. Thank you for always stopping by. It's always nice to see you. Wait, let me drink. I'm like dying. Anyways, but yeah, I like little stuff like that. But hello, Patrick. Welcome to the show. I was gonna draw today with the thing, but now that I'm here, I'm like, well, I don't really want to draw anymore. But yeah, I would geek out this week, but I have stuff. Well, I'm not stuff. I'm like, I don't want to remove all my reservoir of knowledge. I don't know. Well, yeah, hello, Patrick. We're just chilling for tonight, but yeah, I'm looking for topics to talk about now. I have just a busy week, really, so I don't really know anything other than my work. I've been doing emotes more or less and a couple sketches here and there. Burps again. Hold up. They're all tiny burps. But yeah, what else? I've been playing Spiritfarer. I signed up for their Thunder Lotus thing, and my first achievement in Spiritfarer was like September. It's the start of September, so I'm gonna finish it a month later. I have about 22 hours more or less on the game, so I have been playing it. I'm about 50% in. I got like 20% done yesterday because like might as well just go through the store already before I emotionally pain myself. But I also signed up to the Thunder Lotus subscription email, and let me tell you, their emails are so cute. They do have insight stuff, so some emails I do skip, mostly because like, well, I don't want spoilers for my thing, right? But also I wanted the mini art book because I think art books are nice. I collect them. Once I finish the game, I do want to get the DLC art book for it because I like collecting them. It is on itch.io, and I like owning the things that I buy, especially again art books. So I'm gonna get that. What else is there? Spiritfarer has been fun, but also like in some ways really hollowing and heartbreaking because it is a topic about saying goodbye and stuff, and as someone who has a tendency to latch on to things that are very important to them, I think it was like daunting to do because like, okay, I don't cry often, at least for things that should be sad. I usually cry from wholesome tears and like obviously more personal stuff, but like saying goodbyes isn't a thing that I usually cry about. So it was more or less hollowing. I didn't cry, but also like it just made me feel, hollow inside because like, well, goodbye character, it's kind of sad, but also at the same time it's like that kind of sad where it's like there's not much you can really do about it. You can just kind of resign yourself because when people have to go, they do have to go. So yeah, I don't know, it was sad, but I'm going through it. I think it's a lovely game. It's a cute game, but the whole goodbye aspect and like obviously grinding for it is like, well, it is what it is. I like grindy games, not like painful grind like say PvP stuff. I don't think those are fun, but like just survival grind and stuff like Minecraft or Raft or Stardew Valley, Raft, most of which are nice games because they're co-op and I can actually play them with my friends. Bless. I love playing with friends. In regards to having no topics, could talk about the time French cavalry captured the Dutch. I don't think I know enough for that, my guy. Only because the ship got stuck in ice. The only instance in which cavalry captured the ship. Oh, that's actually interesting. An interesting thing about... Okay, here's also a fun fact that I have about boats. Just because I've been playing Spiritfarer and Raft. I'm going to go... Okay, have a good rest, me. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Yeah. Goodbyes are bittersweet. Yeah, they are bittersweet because obviously you don't want to be too sad because like if people have to go, they do have to go. But also at the same time, you wanna be happy that things have happened between you and whatever, and like obviously you have memories. Even if you're not close to the person, like at least you're happy that things have happened for them in a good way. Oh, here's my boat fun fact. So I read a really long art journal. I say journal because it was in DeviantArt at one point. People still write articles and journals and essays in there, which are really good if you find nice gems. But I think the funny thing about boats, because like Titanic was called as an unsinkable ship. Wait, hold up. Titanic was called an unsinkable ship, right? But the thing was, a Titanic... Wait. I'm a bad. Hello. Okay. I think I'm back. Chat disconnected. Please wait a while while we tried it. Okay. Successfully connected. Anyways. I was talking about the Titanic. Titanic has 2 sister ships. And what happened was, with Titanic... here's a dumb thing. The article was really funny. Well, not funny, but it was really interesting because it all boiled down to one mistake that happened. The day before the Titanic left ship. By the way, you don't have to take this like as true fact. I probably get stuff wrong because like I'm taking this from memory, but I think the article was really interesting and like written really well. But also they wrote like before the day the Titanic left to go on the you know very iconic voyage that made it sunk, they changed an employee. I forgot their name, but what their job was to have a key to a locker. That's all. They have other work, but also they own the key for a locker. And what that key had was like equipment for seeing farther in this while you're in like the top of the ship, so you can keep watch of like obviously any icebergs. So that was a thing, right? So once they like got that guy out, well, you don't have a key anymore, so these people that were like on top of the ship going through their duties, they don't have much help for them to like see what's in the dark. And like if you've ever been in the ocean at night, pitch black, you can't see shit. Like that's just how it is. It's like actually kind of terrifying. Well, not kinda, it is terrifying. Even if I've only seen it once on a beach. Like I wasn't even on a boat, but like shit, man, being like in the middle of nowhere in the ocean is like gives me so much anxiety because it's like pure darkness everywhere. You probably can't even see your own hands if you like the deck lights weren't on. But like being on top of that ship, you probably have barely any lights on as well. Anyways, so the Titanic had, so like that's what happened. There's no like the key for the locker was gone, and what happened was when the iceberg came, they saw it last minute and they panicked, and then instead of ramming straight into the iceberg, they kind of grazed it instead, which is worse for a ship. One of its sisters served in both world wars and was death. No, here's an interesting thing. It was mostly it was also a case. I won't say mostly because again, you can fact check it yourself, because I am going through this as memory. Hard knows what's what. They also try to steer away from it in the panic, therefore it's yeah, so like, which is bad, right? Here's the thing, one of Titanic's sister ships was Olympic and Britannic. What happened to them was that Olympic also ran into a iceberg. Now, why did Olympic still manage to complete their own voyage? Because instead of grazing it and, you know, panicking and scraping the hull, or like, is it called the hull, or like whatever the side of the ship is, unlike Titan, because when Titanic grazed a ship, it like tore it apart. It tore apart the hull and like whatever the side of the ship is called. Again, I'm too stupid for this. I just know the facts because I thought it was interesting. So it happened like that. And with Olympic, what happened was they just ran straight to it. Yeah, right. So they ran straight to it, and that didn't break the hull, because what happened was like it just kind of flattened it, right? So instead of breaking, it was just like splat flat. So there are no holes, so the sink wouldn't sink either. So that's an interesting thing about that, because like I think the biggest thing about the Titanic is that it was an unsinkable ship if they didn't panic. 2:07, almost 1 a.m. No one's brain functions correctly. You're right, it is indeed almost 1 a.m. But yeah, I know a lot of like trivia facts like this. Like, and I was showering earlier this week, and I was thinking about how rising sea levels. So now I'm just going on a tangent about trivia facts. So here's the thing: if you know how water and buoyancy and that kind of stuff works, if you have a cup of water and you put a rock in it, it'll rise up. Oh no, if you have a cup of water and put ice in it, it'll rise up, but as the ice melts, it doesn't rise up more, because it's the same amount of water, like, right? It's the same amount of volume and stuff. An interesting thing about rising sea levels is that sea levels rise not because of, well, it is like sort of caused by glaciers melting, but also not because the glaciers melt and there's more water. That's not how it works. What happens is gravity. So the bigger the landmass, the more gravity it has. And the thing is with Earth, it has already been like, look, I'm just a big nerd, okay? This is why I know these things. The thing is with Earth's gravity, it has been researched and also like I think kind of proven already, or at least there are papers on it, that gravity is different depending on where you are, right? The more mass there is in an area, the stronger the gravity is. That's just how gravity works, right? The whole, it's E equals mc squared, right? I don't fucking know, man. But what happens is when glaciers melt, so like this, imagine this two big land masses. One is your continent, the other is a glacier. Now the water in the middle is being pulled between those two places because that's where the gravity is, right? They're just going to where they're getting pulled in. Now when this one side, this one, this glacier starts to melt, there's suddenly less mass. Now so therefore it has like a weaker gravity. So where do the other water go? Because like obviously the things are, it's like it can carry less basically because it has like less pull to it. So since there's like less pull, it goes to wherever the next biggest thing is, which is like obviously the continent, which is the next biggest landmass that you have. So like that's why they kind of accumulate to there. But yeah, I don't know, I think it's really interesting. I was thinking about it because I saw recently a video short of a guy, what is it, imitating the fabric of space, which is obviously an actual real fabric with grids on it, and then they roll the ball, a weighted ball on it, and it kind of shifts because like obviously that's how the fabric of that's why they call it fabric space of time, because it's like gets pulled and melded into whatever lamma or like masses into it or like matter. Also, hello Semi, I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, hello, welcome to the stream. Also, I didn't get to thank you, but because my YouTube sucked last time, but thank you for being a member. I greatly appreciate it. It's very nice. But yeah, I don't know, I like nerding out about that kind of stuff. I'm a very academically inclined kid growing up. Like, I didn't have other interests besides I didn't have other interests besides oh my god, they're going real fast today. I didn't have any other interests besides like sciences and knowledge information hoarding. Like I used to watch Smarter every day. I used to watch Vertasem. I used to watch Vsauce. And like obviously Crash Course. I found the Green Brothers, who Vlog Brothers, I guess would be a better term because that's their channel. SciShow I used to also watch. Butt bunk, yeah. Gotta bunk them. But yeah, it is an interesting thing because I grew up on it, so like I think very logically based. My teachers love me because I can actually answer stuff in class, but also at the same time, hold up, I'm burping again. But also at the same time, it is like that kind of thing that I feel like I missed out on a lot of things growing up because I didn't really have much of an interest, or like I didn't really invest as much time to hold interests that are like, you know, are more fandom based. Like I'm just a nerd, I guess. That's why it's like considering how I grew up, it's also how I kind of gravitated towards like also programming, because like, well, I understand these logics that are put in this thing, so might as well try that too. I don't know, I think the art thing happened even prior to academic stuff, because like I've always been interested in drawing as a kid, and my brother kind of like did more to did it get oh, it didn't, hold up, there's two of them, that's funny. There it is. I was wondering like why isn't it gone yet? That's so weird. Hello Ren, or like, yeah, there's a couple of Rens in chat, but hello. But yeah, I don't know, I think it's interesting. Like with art, it is interesting because like some people ask me like, oh, when did you start drawing? Obviously I started really young because like it's an interest, right? I wouldn't risk this though if I wasn't like making income, but I am making income, so I am willing to risk it and try my best. But I did start young, and it's always been an interest. And I think the biggest thing that really got me into it was my brother introducing me to Paint Tool Sai. If I didn't have that, I probably would have been into programming and game development more. But now I'm interested in well, I am still interested in that, but mostly I'm interested in animation, and still it's both very storytelling based, because yeah, that's interesting to me, and I really do stick to interests that I have for things that I want to keep doing, because I don't know, I don't function well for things that, you know, are tedious to do but something I do not like. Like some people can like what's the word, like trudge, I think it's a good word for it. Like like some people are willing to trudge through the more mundane stuff, and you know, I'm willing to do some mundane stuff, but also at the same time I'm just really bad at it. I'd probably just much rather sleep and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I kind of ran out of topics to talk about after the first hour, not gonna lie. But usually whenever I do these things, I am a bit more prepared, or like at least I'm drawing, so the silences aren't too bad because I do have other stuff to do. But I hope you enjoyed it. I do say that I'm okay with people just putting me in the background because yeah, I mean that's the point of streaming anyway. You put it in the background, you do your thing. That's what I do with streams too. So yeah. What is it? I tell people like, oh yeah, feel free to lurk and stuff. So it is very nice. What's your favorite part of animation? The storytelling part. I think it's really fun because I like art and I like storytelling, but I don't think illustrations tell enough. Comics come close, but also I'm like, I do comics, but I just like animations a bit more because there's like a sense of like movement and elegance and like ways to show it. But also like I'm really bad at articulating my own words, so I'm better at just like showing literally and not telling because I can't word for shit. But I do like telling stories in such a way. By the way, I will say like writing is different from storytelling. I feel like writing is the action of actually creating the story. Storytelling is the delivery of the writing. Oh, what the was that this thing? Did I click something? But yeah, so I like storytelling. I'm not very good at writing or articulating my words. So but I do find a lot of fascination in the way things are told, or yeah, it's like composition, lighting, confrontations, and like how do you even handle that? Like, do you make it dark? Do you make it light? Do you make their expressions like too anguished, too dramatic? I was watching well, I wasn't, my dad was watching a soap opera. It's called I guess it would consider as a soap opera, but it is a television drama more or less, and I just count it as a soap opera because the transitions are absurd as fuck. But just seeing the transitions and the compositions and how it was shot is always like makes me laugh because obviously it's a television drama. It's not meant to be like too deep. It's kind of like absurd in its own sense, but it is enough of a drama that is fun for people to watch, and especially the older audience. But it does make me laugh because they always have like the most absurd shit. Like, would a politician really be fucking caught dead doing this? Like, I know they do stuff, but like not that, up front. That's kind of dumb. Like, do you want to get canceled, bro? I don't think that's how that works. Anyways, and sometimes intentionally leaving something, yeah, like that. I love that kind of shit, man. Oh yeah, there's so many facts. Yeah, I like the storytelling aspect of it. I am willing to toil and sweat blood and tears just for that the good shit, the good storytelling bits visually. That's why I'm in visual communication. Like, even in comics, there are very specific comics that I really enjoy. I'm sorry about the clicking. I'm like fidgeting right now. There are very specific comics that I really like. Or I say comics, but it's like a general overhead term for like both manhwa, manga, comics, Western comics, I guess graphic novels is a better term. So like there are a lot of graphic novels that I really enjoy that do the storytelling in action. One of them that I really enjoy, one of a more Western example is who was it? I'm gonna go check who wrote and drew it. It's a Hawkeye comic by Matt Fraction. Whatever he's done, pog, honestly. But there are also comics. I'm trying to think of it from the top of my head, but I forget myself. But yeah, there's like a couple of good ones. Like just the act of showing it, but not necessarily having to like tell everything to the person that to like the reader is like, oh my god, that is the good shit. I love it so much. I mean, there's like a lot of bots today. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's fun with I'm like lost again with like graphic novels. That's what I was thinking. But yeah. Yeah, it's bots again. Shifskis. Hi, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. Hello, Frizzbar. It is almost 1 a.m. though, so I am just like chilling out now for the most part. I know I've been chatting all night and with no topics to talk about. Well, I'm like scouring my head. But I have been talking for the past 2 hours well enough. And you know, this is more or less practice for me. So that I don't like explode, keeping my geek and nerddom inside me. But oh my god, I forgot to talk about things like D&D. I've been watching D20 recently. I got the Dropout subscription. Honestly, worth, mostly because like it's like one of the first, well, it's one of the things like besides I guess YouTube Premium that I am really willing to pay for, because like I actually enjoy all the shows. Like I don't like Netflix too much, mostly because like I only like some things in there which I think is like kind of not great, because like I don't really get what I pay for is worth, that kind of thing. But with like Dropout, I'm actually like excited to watch everything that comes out and what is already in there. I'm like, yeah, nerds. I like the music part of animation. Oh, yeah. Have you ever had any trouble with that? Well, here's the thing. My majority of my animatics and work are based on what is it? They're based on music already. So like the first part is obviously like choosing a character that I really like, or a topic of a story that I really enjoy, and then just waiting for the right music to come by that I can use. One of the things that I really enjoy in making my animatics is setting stuff up to the meaning of the song and also the beat. Like if you watch my Kaya, I always use the Kaya animatic because like it's like the most well known, but it is also seen in my other works. But like the beats and like ups and downs of the song, I do try to like make use of them, because there is a lot of power that you can do with that. But I do enjoy the music part of it. Like I think ever since 2020, like at least very recently, and ever since very recently, I have been more aware of music in a lot of media. I guess it's a better source is like ever since Genshin, actually, because the way Genshin, wait, hold up, I gotta sneeze. Okay, so the way Genshin works is like they make use of music in such a way that is really well done. Like you really connect memories and events to certain characters to certain music. Thank you. Like say with Klee, like you hear that shit and you're like, yeah, it's so happy. And also like hearing Mondstadt themes and hearing Liyue themes and like the rising I don't know music terms. Sorry, I had to leave do homework, but hello, I'm back. Welcome back. I hope your homework is good. Feel free to just put me in the background if you need to. I am here for company. Rex Incognito, yeah, and like obviously all the battle themes, right? So it has made me very, and like obviously with them doing concerts and stuff for anniversaries and like every update and shit, like it does give me a lot of like awareness that, oh, music is such a big part of like a lot of medium. And like the more I play games, the more I watch movies and like other medium that actually uses music and sound in their, you know, forms. It is like, it does hit you like it's such a big association, especially when they use motifs, like they bring back certain music just to like hit you in the gut on depending on the thing. Like one of the best music that I have that really sticks to me is like one, obviously Hans Zimmer shit, like what is it, uh Prince of Egypt, also The Little Prince. There are also other composers, obviously, like say composed the composer, I forgot their name, but it's the guy who made the scores for Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Honestly, memorable. The ones in How to Train Your Dragon, all of them, especially the first one. But yeah, there's also other stuff. Genshin, for one. I was thinking of one, but then I completely forgot as soon as it came to my head. Oh, ironically, the whole soundtrack of Shrek. I think it's really good. It's a bop. Literally all, yeah, like honestly, every area in Genshin has its own unique thing to them. And Konomiya is nice, but I think so far I really like Sumeru, like the green side, not the desert side. The other side, my favorite soundtrack in Genshin is Dawn Winery, because I'm biased as fuck. I like the soundtrack in Dawn Winery, and also like Moonlit Smile, the what is it, the Dragon Spine soundtrack. I think that's really good. Since we're talking music, you're right. God, I can't wait to play it on a better computer because it's so slow on my PC. I think I'm like, is it supposed to be this slow? I don't think it's supposed to. So I kind of gave up. But it is still on my PC. I want to get a better PC at some point so I can actually play it properly. I want to play it, Rinrin, but like, it's so hard. Maybe by the time I get a new PC, I can actually get the game myself. I do want to support the developers or whatever. Also, Hollow Knight. Yeah, I do have the game, but I haven't played it. I'm bad at games. Oh, recently, Ori in the Blind Forest. Or my friend Rinrin in chat has played the game for me. I just watched her play the game. It was great. With a couple other friends too. But the soundtrack in that game is also like fucking wild. It's so good. Recently listened to it too. One day, it's definitely worth to play. Yeah, I think it. Oh yeah. Undertale too, with motifs and shit. Guys, Death by Glamour. Like I know Undertale, like the actual soundtrack called Undertale is really good, but like Death by Glamour though, I'm totally not biased against Metaton. You know, is it against or for? You know, words. You get what I mean. I love Metaton. I call him Tonton in my head because I think that's cute. But yeah, I like Death by Glamour. What else is there? Omori. Does have its own like thing as well. But yeah, I think music and games do hold a lot. I think it's a lot of the background stuff that you think about, because I feel like whenever it comes to games, there is that very visual aspect for a lot of us that do take note of visuals first before anything, and then story second, and then third is like mechanic, characters, like separate from the story, and then obviously the soundtrack. But like I feel like as soon as you notice it the first time, you'll never stop noticing it. It's so good. Ugh. There's so many bots today. I'm surprised. They usually don't come by here because like I'm tiny. I'm just here to chill out. But yeah. You know, I'm gonna break this watch just by fiddling with it and clicking with it so much. Do you hear this? Oh, sorry. I don't think it's my mic is picking it up. I do have a noise gate for this. But it is like clicking and stuff. It's clicking for me. So if you hear that, well, it is what it is. I do have a fidget toy here, but like, I don't know. I like bigger things to fidget with. Let me see. I got this from, I don't know actually where I got this. I just found this at home and I've kept it since. I like to keep a lot of trinkets just to like hold it and put it in my hands just to like play with it. It's the dog brain behavior in me. But yeah, you hear that? The clickety clack. So yeah, I do like fidget toys. Not spinners. Here's the thing that with the spinner doesn't really have much to it. Like, what do you do with it to spin it? I don't like watching things. I like playing with my hands. So, like, the spinner doesn't really work because like it stops spinning if you play with it. But I like pressing buttons and making annoying sounds apparently. But yeah. That's what happens when I have like nothing to do because I'm just chatting right now. I don't want my PC to fucking perish with the Vado tube. Next time I'll probably just draw. I have never I don't think I've ever done an actual quiet stream before. You know, I always write like, oh, just chilling, chatting stream. I might be quiet, and like I write down in the description like, oh, I might be quiet today and stuff. But then I just talk for the next 2 hours that I am actually on. Like, I don't know, man. I like moving rings on my fingers. Yeah, I do know people that actually do that. Like they just wear rings so that they can. It's like their fiddling thing. Mine is my nails, which is really bad. I have stopped it, but like again, it was a thing that I used to do because I'm not very good with accessories. I think they get in the way of stuff, but I do like seeing them on people. It's very sick. People have collections for that shit. It's kind of cool. There's a lot of clicking here. But yeah, I wish the fidget cube was like kind of bigger. Like maybe long instead of like an actual cube, like a rectangle kind of thing, but not like a gamepad, like you know, like old game pads for like consoles. I don't like that, like the flat triangle. I want like a long, like 1x1x5 kind of thing, not like a 1x2x5. I don't want that. It's just like a long stick with like a bunch of shit I can press. Maybe I'll look for that. Rings are nice. I think fidget. Oh, they do for anxiety and stuff. Yeah, it is nice. It's like, you know, something to keep your mind off. But I do know that it may get annoying for some people because like here's the thing. I do it obviously, but also I also get annoyed at people that do it. So I can't really talk. I can't reprimand them because obviously I do understand why you have to. But also like I have an audio thing that I can't deal with. It makes me distracted. So I do understand. But yeah. That is interesting though, fidget rings. I'm curious. There's also like those pens, the magnet pens. Do you know those? There's also those. Let me see. Fidget pens. I am curious. Yeah, I should be ending stream, but now I'm curious. But we got talking to music. Like I'm musically inept in a way that I actually don't know anything about musical stuff, but I just think it's a big thing, an important thing, kind of. Yeah, but I feel like it might be easy to lose the magnets with fidget pens. Yeah, especially with like I don't know. I'd probably freak the fuck out because like I don't like it when things are missing. Like I actually freak out, which is like pretty bad. Like I will fucking turn the house over if something is missing in a thing that should be complete. It just doesn't feel right. Oh, they look fancy, but I've always wondered if they are uncomfortable. Because like, I don't know, it's just like a lot of things happening in there. Is that okay? It is interesting though. But I am getting tired. I should probably end soon. But yeah, and it's been fun hanging out again. I do want to try to like just get back into the streaming side. Maybe one day I'll also like invite people in, my friends. I've always wanted to invite my friends in, but here's the thing, my PC sucks, right? So I can't guarantee a very smooth experience with it. So I would feel bad if they're like talking midway and it'd be like um I'd have to like hold up my thing crash like earlier. It's like every time my stream buffers, it's not you, it's me. I do see my stream is reconnecting. Oh, your bitrate is like stupid right now because it's dumb. My thing is dumb. Or like, oh, your OBS crashed. So I'd have to like, oh, I gotta go start it again. Hold up. And like my VegTube would crash and whatnot. So I do worry about that kind of stuff. But I do one day just wanna like hang out too with my friends and chat. But I wouldn't know what to talk about. I feel like it'd be easier if it was a if it was like a multiplayer game thing. But again, with my PC, it probably would kill itself trying to just operate the game. Like it is struggling. But honestly, it's a trooper. Though my PC is like kind of potatoey, it has made me my own videos, so I can't really talk shit too much about it because like, well, my videos still got made. They're still getting made, so I can't really say anything because it's still like really functioning for me. I'd buy a new one, but like I'm too stupid right now. But yeah, anyways, it is indeed 1 a.m. Oh my god, that's a line I haven't said in a long time. But yeah, it's indeed 1 a.m. I haven't done an outro for 7 months. And I couldn't do it last week because YouTube fucked me over. But today I'm gonna say goodbye. At least for this week. I'll see everyone next week, hopefully, for another stream. But yeah, I hope everyone has enjoyed chatting. But I gotta go rest up anyway. I probably won't sleep for a bit. But yeah, have a good day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, have a good time zone. And thank you for like hanging out with me, even if I'm a bit blundering today. Yeah, I'm happy that people do still come over to chat with me and hear my talking. I hope I helped out in giving company while you guys do stuff. So yeah. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out. But yeah, now I gotta go. Have a good time zone, everyone. Yeah. Bye-bye. Where's my ending screen? Oh shit. There's my ending screen. Yeah. For some people, this is the first time they're seeing this. But yeah, it is indeed 1 a.m. So I gotta go. Probably chill out. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out again. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I hope you guys get stuff done if you have stuff to get done. Yeah. I'm just gonna chill out now. Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. Bye.